There we are. That is the newest addition to the tank, and he has been accepted by the community. I added him almost a week ago now. Petcos around the country have been doing remodels. And when they do these remodels, you got to keep your eye on it because they won't necessarily tell you. And I thought I had a inside guy that was, I've been going there quite a bit, and he would let me know, but they didn't. But fortunately for me, I came in, and when they do these sales, they're like 75% off because they're doing remodels, and they can't keep their saltwater fish. So keep your eyes out for these Petco remodels. They might all be done in the near future, but if they haven't done the remodels yet in your vicinity, keep your eyes out, because then it means you can get like a Humu Picasso trigger for $10. Normally, 40 or something in that nature. So, one thing I will say about the Humu trigger that I've noticed thus far, he'll do just fine with the other predator fish. He's a real pretty fish, but at least mine is not good at eating the pellets or the flakes. I have to feed him silver sides or the frozen cubes because he's just not quite as coordinated at getting. I think he has that big, long nostril that he has a hard time seeing over, and he doesn't seem very coordinated thus far. He kind of floats around. He's not as agile as the Niger trigger. You can see this guy's big, powerful fins that are always moving. This guy in the back, he kind of just floats around. He actually, I've seen him picking at the rocks, as well as the substrate actually, and he's sifted through some of the substrate, and I've actually seen him take big gulps of it, almost like a goby. It's pretty interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a fish other than a goby do that. So kind of interesting. He doesn't do it very often, but I thought, it's like, what is going on? I thought he was stirring up the sand. No, he had taken a big gulp of it and was launching it out somewhere. I don't know, his ass. I have no idea. But he was just munching on some sand. So, but pretty neat fish, pretty ugly fish, but I enjoy him nonetheless. And he will get along with your other triggers. So, if you do have a predator tank, you want to add him. He's just kind of moseys around, floats around, and bites the rocks. They say reef safe with caution. He hasn't really touched any of my corals so far, so I'm not too worried. But, he likes to explore, nip at the rocks. He doesn't take shit from anybody. I actually had the cinnamon clown there when I first introduced him, sized him up, and he didn't like any of that. And the eventuality is he chased her around the tank, beat her up a little bit, and she leaves him alone. So, cool fish. You should keep your eye out if you're thinking about a triggerfish, but maybe you're not one as aggressive as a Niger. That might be the way to go. So, thanks for tuning in. Kind of disappeared, I think. He's like, I'm done. Don't want to be filmed anymore.